Nice. Okay. Okay, Thor looks hella fun. Hold up. Dude. How's it going, everybody? It's your boy iVoltex. Welcome to a video where we're going to be talking about the Avengers cancelled video game. Not Marvel's Avengers, but this was called The Avengers, okay? And this was... I found out about this like years ago, and it just popped into my head, okay? So I wanted to just, I guess, dive back into it and check it out, because I've been fascinated with just cancelled video games. In a previous video, I've covered another cancelled Marvel game, but this one is interesting because this was, dude, imagine if this came out. This was meant to come out in the same year as, you know, Marvel's Avengers movie, right? And it would have been, I think if this was managed to be like released and all that, it would have been huge. But this game was not tied or based around the film. It was an original story inspired by the Secret Invasion storyline in the comics. Okay, I've got the Wikipedia page up behind me, you know. But I am going to tell you some information before we watch the footage, okay? The gameplay was meant to be co-op between 4 players offline and online, with teamwork being an essential mechanic. Now, if that sounds familiar, it's probably because, you know, Square Enix was like, hey, listen, we could create an online 4-player co-op game. Let's do it, you know, sell a lot of skins. And they did, but each of these playable characters would have unique playstyles. You know, Iron Man could fly, Hulk had the strongest melee attacks, assist attacks allowed players to stun enemies, leaving them open to be finished off by other players. Thor could summon lightning, with Captain America finishing off the opponent using a shield. Players could also earn XP from performing melee attacks on stunned enemies, which would go to unlock additional abilities. Hero boosts used by the player could increase the stats of other players depending on the character, such as Iron Man creating energy shields around his allies for a limited time. The Skrull army, which were going to be your, you know, main enemies, were to have unique abilities based on a variety of superheroes, such as the Fantastic Four, X-Men, and the Avengers themselves, with bosses such as Ultron, Ranky, and a giant Skrull. Other characters such as Black Widow and Hawkeye were also considered to be unlockable characters, along with the Fantastic Four and Ant-Man, who were also included as NPCs. But we are not in that timeline where this came out. Okay, we're in the timeline where this got cancelled. The story was meant to be an original one, borrowing elements from Secret Invasion, like I said. You know, with Brian Michael Bendis, who wrote the arc, brought in to script the game's story. So it could have been an interesting story. PS3 and Xbox 360 were the main consoles of development, with Blue Tongue Entertainment handling the PC port. Damn, so we could have had this on PC too. That would have been interesting. Plans for a Wii U was also considered around the system's launch, and a console feature such as the Kinect for a mode called Avengers Training Academy, which would have the player take control of a rookie superhero to fight alongside the Avengers using motion controls. Thank God that was cut, because the motion controls for Kinect. So during mid-2011, the game was struggling to keep up with the development of THQ's financial problems, with Homefront and the U-Draw peripheral costing the company $100 million and the value of the Australian dollar to rise, causing THQ to pay their employees in Australia more than their domestic divisions, which led to the decision to shut down both THQ Studio Australia and Blue Tongue Entertainment. In the last few weeks of developers being shut down, they reached out to Marvel Entertainment in the hopes to continue funding and developing the title, which Marvel refused to do, with the game officially being cancelled. After the game's cancellation, THQ sold off their properties, with Ubisoft acquiring the license to make their own tie-in game to the film, borrowing some of the game's concept and story to create Marvel Avengers Battle for Earth for Xbox 360 and Wii U on October 20th, 2012. So if you want to see me play that, let me know. So here we go. Look at the main menu here. You could change skin. I mean, obviously you could change skins. But it's interesting because, like, only other players would be able to see your skin here. Like I said, there's Thor. So this is some sort of test level. Wait, I kind of want to go back and look at the character designs for these characters. Hold up. So they actually look quite good, right? Thor actually looks... Dude, Thor looks thick as... I mean, speaking of thick, dude, look at the Hulk, man. My boy, thick as well. I like the designs. They're actually pretty cool, honestly. Pretty damn cool. I can tell 100% that Marvel's Avengers was inspired by this for sure. Like Square Enix was inspired by the whole online aspect. And you can see even with the HUD, hold on, I have to remove myself. You can see it even there with the HUD. That was definitely inspired by, you know. I do like the sounds though. Like if I was to play, I would have played as Iron Man for sure. Seems interesting. So Iron Man can kind of fly around, but it's like you get locked in areas, right? See, I really wish there was like some sort of build out there that you could access, but there is not. There was only like this footage that was recovered from a hard drive. So, hey, I mean, if any studio wants to be bold enough to do something like this, I mean, pull it off. I mean, Marvel's Avengers was successful enough, but don't do live subscription, you know, whatever the hell it's called. Don't do that. Don't do live service. That sucks because everything is server based. So if you didn't know, when Marvel's Avengers goes down and goes offline, you're gonna lose all your skins and everything. You're just gonna have default stuff. So look at that, they're all going down. So it's like a boss. Hulk, come on man, get it together. I do 100% dig the sound effects and everything, like for Iron Man for sure. But it's definitely clunky, obviously. I mean, it didn't really get too far into development. Man, Secret Invasion, huh? Look at that, dude. Okay, but that does look sick, though. You can't tell me that doesn't look sick. Like, out there in space and everything. Dude, the potential. Hey, don't die, Iron Man. Yeah, it would have been like super hard to navigate. Like if this came out for PC, it would have been much easier. But like, you know, using the Xbox 360 controller, and you've gotta like pinpoint everything with accuracy. And I feel like this would have struggled to reach 30 FPS. And I guess, well, 60. And that guy, they're all T-posing here. But for real though, I feel like I would have had the most fun playing as either Thor or Iron Man, because you could probably fly around with both. But it's such an interesting concept. Like, you can't tell me this isn't interesting. And the fact that it doesn't force you to play it online. I mean, obviously it wouldn't force you to play it online, but this is pretty damn sick though. Okay, we'll go to a different level. Ooh, okay, this looks a bit more fleshed out. Now we got some Thor gameplay. Oh, nice. Throw that. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Okay, Thor looks hella fun. Hold up. I shouldn't be laughing because this is like pre-alpha footage, but look at this. You ready? This dude's just chilling, right? Hulk just comes out of nowhere. Okay, top 5 MC, well, MC comedic moments, I guess. Nice. Oh man. Okay, so it can like just jump really far, I guess. Okay, Thor, where are you going exactly, my boy? Where are you going? Okay, you know what? We'll just go straight to Hulk. Dude, look at the Hulk go. One thing I'm not a fan of is, you know, like up here in the middle of the screen. Oh, there's like Miss Marvel here as well in the comments. Minor encounter in the observation room, Miss Marvel. So there's something. Name, and then it says under it, like if you see it, it says ass1. No, but like one thing that seriously like I don't like about this, do you see the actual like in the middle, that, you know, the green line? That is disgusting. Like, just get rid of it. Don't have it in the middle, dude. Have it like up on the top right or left or whatever, even at the bottom, like in the bottom middle. Don't have it up there, dude. It's so jarring. They're probably gonna change the HUD around. Damn, man. Come on. Oh, dude, Hulk is going off though. Alright, and then the last one I want to check real quick is Captain America. Now, he might be fun too. Could you block us with that shield? Because that'd be a pretty cool mechanic. Also, those footstep sounds, dude. Oh my god. It would have been interesting. Like, this game, I think, had a lot of potential. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below if you guys are in this channel. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Have yourselves an absolute wonderful day, everybody. Peace. I just bumped my nose.